years on the streets as an investigative reporter. Now, Pix 11's Mary Murphy takes you deep into the world of cold cases, terrorism, America's drug crisis, and more. These are the Mary Murphy Files.
Good evening, and thanks for joining us on Pix 11 Facebook Live. We're calling this show The Mystery of the Tattooed Women. I want to tell you where I got the idea for the show. It concerns a jawbone that washed up in Jamaica Bay back in May. An environmental group found it. It went to the medical examiner's office, and then it was tied to the body of a tattooed woman who was found in the bay 3 years ago. And from having done a lot of stories over the last 30 years, I know that tattoos can be crucial in identifying murder victims or people we otherwise don't know who they are. I want to introduce my guest tonight, Joshua Zeman. He's a documentary filmmaker. You've done a lot of investigating on the Long Island serial killer case. We're going to talk about that later on. Tattoos are important in that case as well. But first, I want to go to an interview I did on the phone today with Rudy Sosha. He's from the Wounded Nature Working Veterans Group. They were the ones that found this jawbone back in May.
In May, we were at Floyd Bennett Field. At the edge of the water, in the water, was a human jawbone. And they went to verify that it was human remains. And then the medical examiner ended up taking possession of the jawbone. The office of the medical examiner did call me and let me know that the jawbone had matched a body that was found exactly 31 months prior. The thing that surprised me was that the body, the skin was intact enough that they were able to photograph the tattoos that were on the body, including a ring finger tattoo of a cross that was on one of her hands.
So there were 3 or 4 different tattoos on this woman's body. One that wasn't shown was a tongue, like a Rolling Stones type mouth with a hypodermic needle through it. And apparently the woman was wearing 2 pair of underwear. Now, the gentleman who spoke to me from South Carolina said sometimes homeless people wear that because the women want to protect themselves from rape. But could it be a sex worker potentially?
I mean, I think the first sounds more logical. However, I mean, we definitely find that a lot of sex workers, at least the unidentified, definitely, have a lot of tattoos. And so from the work that we've done, that's one of the first things we look at in trying to identify the